set up. All right. Today, per usual, doing everything on the mat today. I got a couple different movements that we're going to do. It's going to be about a 30, 35-minute workout today, but again, a little bit of everything. Got a little core, a little upper body mixed into it as well. So we're going to be doing a little abs in the middle, and since this is the last core workout in February, figured I'd just rock the old FABruary today. A little emphasis on the abs for that February, or fabulous February. Got some good weather coming through. All right, so we are going to be starting out on our knees for our first one today. So we're going to start out doing we're going to do two different exercises, but we're going to do alternating back and forth on the right side and left side. So to start out today, we're going to go with our right foot forward, right hand coming down towards the ground. If you need to extend the arm at all with like a yoga block or a pillow, anything like that, you can do that. So basically, we're just putting our hand, trying to get it flat down onto the ground with our arm pressing up against the inside of our leg there. And we're going to start out doing a thoracic spine rotation. So we're going to start out with that hand down, pushing up against the inside of our leg. All right, my right hand is down next to my right foot, and then the left arm is reaching that right leg, and then come all the way up to the top. All right, so you're just going to try and reach all the way up to the ceiling there, and looking up. After we do that one, we're going to go into a side next. All right, so side plank, we're going to go onto the right forearm and the right knee. If you want to challenge yourself some more, you can go onto the feet instead of the knee. All right, and just holding onto that side plank position, trying to keep those shoulders pulled back and keeping that body in line. All right, once we do that right side, we're going to switch over to the left side. So doing our left side, doing our little thoracic rotation, and then going into our left side plank. We're going to be doing those for 60 seconds on each one. We're going to go 2 times through that circuit, all right? So first circuit, 60 seconds, going 2 times through. We're going to start out with that right side, with that right foot in front, right hand down on the floor. Try to get the whole hand on the floor. You can go just the fingertips, or if you need to extend that arm with a block or a pillow, you can do that as well. All right, so we're going to start out in 3, 2, and 1. Reaching underneath with that left arm, and then reaching all the way up to the ceiling, trying to look up at that hand. Inhale as we go down, exhale as we come up. We're just opening up the hips on this one, getting that back opened up, and the chest. Again, trying to push that right arm against the inside of our right leg, and getting that nice full range of motion all the way down and all the way up. All right, all the way down underneath that leg, and then all the way up to the top, looking at that hand as we go through. So looking at that left hand as it goes under the leg, and then looking at that hand as it goes up into the air. All right, good. Keep going here, down, and then up to the top. Good. We're going to be going into our side plank on our right side in 3, 2, and 1. All right, going into our side plank, right forearm on the ground. You can go with your right knee or stack your feet up on top of each other to challenge yourself a little bit more on this one. Good. All right, take breaks if and when you need them in this movement. All right, that side plank for 60 seconds can be challenging. Just trying to keep the hips up off the floor, keeping those shoulder blades squeezed back together. All right, straight line from the shoulders all the way through up to that hand, reaching up towards that ceiling. All right, keeping that head facing forward, so we're not looking up, not looking down. We want to keep that body nice and streamlined. Keep that breathing rhythm into the nose, out through the mouth. All right, into the nose, out through the mouth. Good. Hold on to that for me. Few more seconds here. We got 10 seconds left. 10 more seconds. Hold that plank. Good, good, good. Nice. We're going to be going on to the other side with that rotation in 3, 2, and 1. All right, going with our left foot forward. Right knee on the ground, left hand by our left foot, and then right hand goes underneath that left leg, and then reaching on up to that ceiling, watching that hand as we go through, all right? Those eyes, look up at that right hand as it goes up towards the ceiling. Get that full rotation all the way through here, all the way down underneath that leg, and then all the way up pointing up to the sky. Good, all right, inhaling as I'm going down, exhaling as I go up, and getting all that air out of those lungs as I reach up to the ceiling, and trying to squeeze those shoulder blades together as I extend that arm up over my body. Good, nice. Keep going here, keep going here. Keep those eyes on the hands. Keep the eyes on that right hand. We got 10 more seconds to go, and we're gonna go into that side plank on the left side coming up. The right side plank on the left side in 3, 2, and 1. All right, left forearm on the ground, left knee on the ground, and then just reaching up with that right hand, right arm. All right, keeping those abs nice and tight, nice and engaged. Keeping my hips up off that floor. Right leg is fully extended, keeping my left knee on the ground here. Good, nice. Hold on to that right there. Hold on to that. Keep that core engaged. Keep those eyes facing forward, not looking up at the hand, not looking down at the ground. Straight forward, all right? Keeping those abs nice and tight. Feeling this on that left side. Those abs on the left side, those obliques are engaging to keep those hips up off that floor. Good, hold on to that for me. Almost there, almost there. Come on, we got this. 10 more seconds to go. 10 more seconds to go. Then we're gonna go back to our very start. Back to the beginning on that right leg in 3, 2, and 1. All right, going on to that right side. Right foot forward, right hand on the ground, reaching underneath, and then all the way up. All right, reaching underneath, then all the way up. Good, all right, down. And up. We want to stay in control on this one. Stay in control. Reach that left arm underneath that right leg. Keep those eyes on the hand as it reaches under, and then eyes on the hand as it reaches up into the air. All right, try to keep that right hand as flat as you can on the ground, right next to that right foot, right next to the instep of that right foot. And we're just pushing that right arm, the outside of our right arm, the back side of our right arm against the inside of our right leg. Good, just opening up those hips, opening up that back and that chest as we come up and down. Good, we're gonna be going into our side plank in 3, 2, and 1. All right, right arm on the ground, right knee on the ground. Dropping into our side plank position, all right, keeping the hips up off that floor, keeping those abs tight and engaged. Good, focus on that breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, all right, keep those eyes forward. Again, not looking up or down, just keeping those eyes locked forward and keeping that core engaged, keeping that body tight and rigid. If you want to challenge yourself, you can stack those feet on top of each other, or you can make the modification, having the right knee on the ground as well. All right, breathing into the nose and out through the mouth, all right? Good, 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 nice. Keep holding it right there. Keep holding it right there. Keep that strong. Nice strong plank here. Good, nice. Almost there, almost there. Keep holding with me. Keep holding with me. Keep those hips up off that floor. Less than 10 seconds to go. Then we're going back to that left side, starting with the rotation. In 3, 2, and 1. All right, going back over. Right knee on the ground, left foot on the ground, left hand by the inside of our left foot. Pushing that left arm up against the inside of our left leg. Reaching underneath our left leg with that right hand, and then extending that arm up over that body, looking at our hand as we reach all the way up. All right, as you bring that arm all the way to the top, try and feel yourself squeeze those shoulder blades together. All right, I know all of us have a little bit of a different range of motion, just trying to get the arm up as high as you can. Inhaling all the way down, exhaling as we go up, reaching out and getting that air out of those lungs. Good, all right, staying in control here. Staying in control, you don't have to go super fast. We're just going through the motion on this one. Opening up that body, opening up the hips and that back. All right, we're gonna go into our side plank in 3, 2, and 1. All right, forearm on the ground. We're going left arm, left leg. Left arm, left leg on the ground. If you want to challenge yourself again, you can stack those feet on top of each other. All right, that'll make it exponentially more challenging than doing it with the knee on the ground here. All right, just trying to keep those hips up off of the floor. I'm tightening my abs, feeling it a little bit more on that left side. It's a little bit more engaged here, but still trying to keep all of my core nice and tight, nice and strong. All right, so I'm feeling myself trying to pull my belly button in towards the spine. Good, good, good. Nice. Hold on to that right there. Hold on to that right there. Keep at it. Keep at it. Keep that body in line. Keep those shoulders squeezed back. Nice straight line from your right arm all the way through your left elbow on the floor there. Good. All right. Almost there. Almost there. Finish this one out. We got less than 10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds. All right. Hold it nice and tight. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Take a breather. Grab some water. And now we're going into our little ab circuit here. All right, so ab circuit, we're gonna do interval style, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We're gonna start out with a sit-up, so you can go feet on the ground, and we're just trying to get a full sit-up coming up and down. If you can't get the full sit-up, just give me a crunch, just trying to get the shoulders up off of that floor. We're gonna do that for 2 sets. Now we're gonna go into a hollow hold. We're gonna pick our heels up off the floor, pulling our knees in towards our chest, keeping the shoulders back. All right, and just holding on to that position. We're gonna do that one for 2 sets, and then we're gonna do a reverse crunch, pulling the knees in towards the chest. If you need to make that one easier, you can just tap the heels to the floor instead of doing that full extension of those legs. All right, so we're gonna do each one twice, and we're gonna repeat it through. All right, so we're gonna start out with those sit-ups, coming up and down. Starting out with those sit-ups, going up and down, sit-ups, 4 crunches. All right, let's get it going in 3, 2, and 1. Coming up and down. All right, get those sit-ups going. Trying to get those shoulders up off of that floor. All right, you can get the full sit-up. Trying to come all the way up to those thighs, up to those knees. All right, or we can do that crunch. Just trying to get the shoulders up. All right, just going up and down, getting those shoulders up off that floor. All right, give me a couple more here. 3, 2, and 1. Good, take a breather. All right, and we're gonna go right back in. Same thing one more time. Doing those sit-ups in 3, 2, and 1. All right, back into that same motion. Sitting up, laying all the way down. Sitting up, laying all the way down. Just trying to tap those shoulders to the ground. Either doing that full sit-up or we're doing the crunch. All right, the full sit-up or the crunch. Coming up and down. Do what you can. All right, doing our own motion here. Getting what we can throughout that movement. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, take that breather. Next up, we're going into that hollow hold. So we're just picking our heels up off the floor. Picking those heels up off the floor, leaning back in 3, 2, and 1. All right, just holding on to that one right there. Pulling those knees in towards the chest. The further in towards your chest those knees are, the easier that's going to be. The further out those legs are, the harder it's going to be. If anybody needs to make it a little bit easier on themselves, you can put those hands underneath those thighs. All right, and just holding on to those legs a little bit there to make it a little bit easier, taking some of that pressure off. Good, all right, hold on to that. A couple more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Good, all right, take a breather, and we're doing that same thing one more time. Holding that hollow hold, keeping those heels up off the floor in 3, 2, and 1. Back in, all right, hold on to that right there. Keep our shoulders back and maintain that body position, that form, all right? Keep those knees tucked in, keeping those heels off the ground. Keep those abs nice and tight here. All right, let's finish this one out. Let's keep going here. Keep those abs tight, keep those shoulders back, heels up off that floor. If you need to, you can put those hands underneath those thighs. All right, we got a couple more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, good, nice. We're going down onto our backs, doing our reverse crunches here. All right, reverse crunches, pulling those knees in towards the chest, and extending those legs all the way out. 3, 2, and 1. All right, in and out. Extend, and then pull them in. Extend, and then pull them in. Back and forth. Extend those legs. Trying to get those heels as close to the ground as we can without touching. All right, fully extending those legs all the way out. Tighten up those abs. If anybody needs to, they can put those hands underneath the butt to help with a little extra alleviation on that lower back. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Take a breather. Same thing one more time. All right. Same thing one more time on that circuit. Doing our reverse crunches. If you need to, you can do that bent leg, tapping the heels to the ground instead. 3, 2, and 1. All right. All the way out. All the way in. All the way out. All the way in. Good. Back and forth. Tighten up those abs, extend those legs out as far as you can. All right, try and get those heels as close to the ground without touching. All right, try and get those heels as close to the ground as you can without touching. Keeping those abs tight, keep those legs moving. All right, keep those legs moving back and forth. Good, good, good. Nice. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work, nice work. All right, we're going back into our sit-ups. All right, back to the start. All right, we got one more time through with all those exercises. 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming back up and down, back up and down. Got those abs burning already. I feel those abs burning already. All right, try to come all the way up as high up as you can in that sit-up. All right, whether you're doing a sit-up or a crunch, let's keep those abs working. All right, let's keep those abs working. Get that body going. Sit-ups or crunches. Sit-ups or crunches, up and down. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Take a breather. All right, we're exhaling as we go up in that movement and inhaling as we go down. You have that opposite breathing cadence, that's all right there too. All right, we'll go back in 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up and down, back up and down. The less momentum you use with those arms, the better that's going to be, the more those abs are going to be working on this one. So try not to swing those arms too much. If you need to cross them over your chest, all right, or you can put them behind your head. That works as well. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Get that body up as high as you can into that sit-up or that crunch. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, take that breather. Quick 10-second break. Then we're going back into our little hollow hold. All right, back into our hollow hold. Picking those heels up off that floor. In 3, 2, and 1. All right, lean it back and just hold it right there. Lean it back, hold it right there. All right, tuck those knees in towards the chest. Keep those abs nice and tight here. All right, flexing those feet, pointing those toes back towards you. All right, keep those shoulders back. Good, good, good. Less than 10 seconds here, less than 10 seconds. All right, 10 seconds always goes so much longer when you're doing the exercise versus that rest period. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, take that breather. Take that breather. Got those hollow holds one more time. All right, same thing. One more time on those holds. Heels up off of that floor. 3, 2, and 1. All right, back into it, back into it. Shoulders back. Keep those abs tight. Try to keep those heels up off of that floor. All right, arms by your side here. Good. If you need to, you can put those hands underneath the thighs, holding that body position. All right, the more you tuck those knees in towards the chest, the easier that's going to be to hold. The further out those legs are, the harder it's going to be. All right, almost there, almost there. Couple more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, take that breather. Quick 10 seconds. Then we're going into our reverses. Reverses, going out and in with those legs, pulling those knees to the chest. And 3, 2, and 1. All right, all the way out, all the way in, all the way out, all the way in. Try to get those legs as extended as you can, as close to the ground as you can. The closer those feet end up to the ground without touching, the harder that's going to be. All right, if you need to, you can put those hands underneath the butt to help out with the lower back. You can also make it easier by tapping those heels to the floor with those bent legs. All right, almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Nice. We got one more to go here. One more to go on this circuit. Then we got one more circuit to go after this. All right. Going back into those reverses in 3, 2, and 1. Out and in. All right. Out and in. Back and forth. Extend those legs out. Pull those legs in. Extend those legs out. Pull those legs in. Good. Nice. Pull them right into the chest. Pull those knees right into the chest. Then extend all the way out. Getting those repetitions in. Get those repetitions in. I'm exhaling as I pull in. Inhaling as I go out. Again, you can do the opposite if that works better for you. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Nice. Take that breather. All right. Grab some water. And let's go right into our next circuit. All right. Grab some water. Hydrate that body up. All right. Next one, got a few more different exercises here. So we're going to start out on our hands and knees here. We're going to start out with a bird dog. So we're going to go on the hands and knees. We're going to reach out with the right arm, left leg, all the way out. I'm flexing my foot here, not pointing the toe, flexing that foot. We're going to come all the way back in without touching the ground. and then fire right back out, all right? As you extend that leg, try to keep those abs tight, squeeze that butt to get that full extension with that flexed foot, and then coming all the way back in, all right? So that's gonna be set one, doing that bird dog. Set two, we're gonna do a straight leg fire hydrant. So that left leg comes out to the side, and then we're going to try and lift that up and down, all right? Keeping that leg straight and those abs tight, so when you're lifting that leg up, see me from the side or from the front here, so lifting that leg up, we're just trying to keep the abs tight and lift that leg up. I'm not leaning all the way over to my right side just to get that leg off of the ground. If that's uncomfortable for anybody on the hips, the further back that leg is, the easier it's going to be. So if you need to, you can bring that leg back a little bit further, and that'll help with range of motion. And then if you need to make it even easier, make another modification, just go into a regular fire hydrant, keeping that leg bent and lifting that leg up to the side. All right, after we do that, we're going to go into a tricep extension. So we're going to go push through the heels of your palms here. All right, butt down on our knees, and then you're just going to extend the arms, pushing your body up off the floor. All right, going up and down, pushing through the heels of the palms here, getting that extension through those arms, through those elbows. All right, if that's too challenging to go through that movement, you can either do a push-up, coming up and down, or you can do an up-down plank on the knees, coming up, down, all right? So you can have a couple modifications to that if you need to, if that's too challenging to go up and down with those arms. All right, then we're gonna go on to the other side, doing our bird dog with our right leg, left arm, doing our straight leg fire hydrant with our right leg, and then we're gonna finish out. Our last one's gonna be a superwoman. All right, we're just gonna go up and down with the arms and legs. So arms and legs come up off the floor and then back down, squeezing the butt and the hamstrings to lift those legs up off the floor, squeezing our shoulder blades together, lifting those arms up off the floor. Again, if you need to make a modification to that, it's uncomfortable being on the stomach for that movement, I want you to go in just a standard plank here on the knees or on the feet. All right, so we're going to go, modification for that is just a regular plank or that modified plank on the knees if it's uncomfortable going up and down into that superwoman. You can also, if you want to, instead of doing both arms and legs, you can do just the legs or just the arms for that superwoman pose as well. All right, so got those 6 different movements there, going back into our 60-second set. So we're going to go through that one twice, 2 times through for all those movements. 60 seconds on each one, all right? So we're gonna start out with our bird dog, reaching out, right arm, left leg, all right? Right arm, left leg, can't touch the ground with those limbs. If you need to, you can, all right? You gotta keep that balance, then you can tap that ground, all right? So we're gonna start out right arm, left leg in 3, 2, and 1. Reaching out as far out as we can, try to get that parallel position with the arm and the leg. Then we're gonna come back in, and then reach back out, all right? Come back in, reach back out. All right, I'm staring straight down at the ground throughout this movement, keeping my chin tucked into my chest, eyes straight down at the ground. All right, if anybody wants to make that even more challenging than it is, if you want to challenge your balance and your strength to keep your balance, you can try and lift that right foot up off of the ground as well as you're reaching out. All the way out, lift that right foot off the ground, so then just your knee is in contact with the ground. All right, going back and forth. As you can see, I was wobbling a little bit there too. All right, we're gonna go into our straight leg fire hydrant, left leg in 3, 2, and 1. All right, left leg going out to the side, and then we're just lifting it up and down. It's okay if that leg only comes up an inch or 2. All right, it's a small motion, but we're engaging those muscles on the outside of the hips, those external rotators on that left side. All right, we want to just control that motion. Don't plop your foot onto the ground, and don't try and whip it up into the air. All right, we want to control it up, control it down, control it up, control it down. All right, if anybody needs to, you can go on your fists for this one on the knuckles if those wrists are starting to bother you a little bit. All right, good. Up and down with that leg. Remember to try and keep those abs tight so we don't twist our whole body around and we don't shift that weight over to that right side as we lift that left leg up off the floor. All right, we're gonna go into our tricep extension next in 3, 2, and 1. All right, arms out in front of us, and we're just gonna bring those elbows down to the ground and then extend those arms, pushing up through the heels of the palms. All right, you can either do the tricep extension here, you can go into a push-up, or you can do those up-down planks, whether you're modified or in that standard plank position on your feet or on your knees. All right, so you got 3 different adjustments you can do on this one. You can do the standard, the tricep extension. All right, you can do the up-down plank, or you can do the push-ups. All right, up and down. I want to keep those abs nice and tight. I'm just pushing through the heels of my palms, extending those arms. All right, locking those elbows out, pushing up through those hands, through the palms. Good, 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 nice. All right, we've got 10 more seconds to go. 10 more seconds to go. Going up and down. All right, up and down. Good. All right, we're going to be going to the other side. Left arm, right leg in our bird dog in 3, 2, and 1. All right, back onto the hands and knees. Left arm, right leg. Left arm, right leg. Coming in and out. All right, try not to touch the ground here. Try not to touch the ground with that left arm or that left hand and the right knee. And then we're getting that full extension all the way out. Trying to get the arm and the leg parallel to the ground. All right, arm and leg parallel to the ground. In and out. All right, pull it all the way in. Extend all the way out. Pull it all the way in. Extend all the way out. Keep those abs tight. All right, keeping that core engaged. Out and in. All right, good. Almost there. Almost there. And then we're going to go into our straight leg fire hydrant next. Straight leg fire hydrant. Coming up, less than 10 seconds. Less than 10 seconds. All right. Out and in. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Right leg out to the side. And now we're going to lift that right leg up and down. All right. Lift that right leg up and down. Exhaling as I go up, inhaling as I come back down to the floor. All right, and we want to make sure that we're controlling that motion. Control that motion here. All right, we're not shifting that weight all the way over to that left side just to get that leg up super high. We want to control that lift up, and then we want to control the way our foot touches the ground. All right, don't plop that foot on the ground. Control it, nice gentle placement of that right foot back on the floor, and then focus on engaging those abdominal muscles, those core muscles, to keep that body stable as you engage those muscles on the outside of the hips, those external rotators, to then lift that right leg up off that floor. All right? Good, good, good. Now we're going to go into our Superwoman's next, laying down on our stomachs in 3, 2, and 1. All right, on our stomachs. Arms and legs coming up off the floor, all right? Arms and legs coming up off the floor, up and down, all right? You can do this one, or you can do the modifications I said before. You can do just the arms, you can do just the legs, or you can go into that plank position, all right? You can do just the arms, just the legs, or go into the plank position. You can also do opposite arm and leg, coming up and down. Right arm, left leg, left arm, right leg. All right, a couple different modifications for you. All right, keep going here. Exhaling as I'm going up, inhaling as I'm coming down. Good, just squeezing the butt, keeping that core nice and tight, lifting those arms up, lifting those legs up. All right, we got less than 10 seconds here, less than 10 seconds. Going back to the start, right arm, left leg, in our bird dog in 3, 2, and 1. All right, coming back up to the top, hands and knees, going back to the start here. All right, right arm, left leg, in and out. Reach those arms out, reach those legs out. Keep that left foot flexed as you extend that leg out. All right, squeeze that butt as you get that full extension on that leg. Try not to touch the ground here, right? Try not to touch the ground with the arm or the leg, right? Without the arm or the leg touching the ground, reaching all the way out. If you need to tap that floor with the arm or the leg just to restabilize, you can. All right, I'm exhaling as I go out, inhaling as I come back in. All right, tightening up those abs as I bring those limbs back in to the center, trying to keep that center of mass right between my hand and my knee. Good, all right. Gonna go on to our straight leg fire hydrant in 3, 2, and 1. All right, left leg, fire hydrant, left leg, out to the side, lift up and down. All right, control that lift up, control the way down. Control the lift up, control all the way down. Gently touching that foot to the floor. All right, try not to plop. Try not to plop that foot, and then try not to whip that leg all the way up. All right, we're just staying in control. Slow and steady. Tighten up those abs. Engage those muscles on the outside of the hip on that left side. I'm exhaling as I go up, inhaling as I come down. All right, we just want to control that motion. Control that motion, control that movement. All the way up, all the way down. All the way up, all the way down. As high up as we can while maintaining proper form. Less than 10 seconds, we're going into our tricep extension in 3, 2, and 1. All right, heels to the palm, pushing through. We're going elbows to the ground, and then pushing up. Elbows to the ground, then extending those arms. All right, engaging those triceps in the back of the arms here, going down, and then back up. Down, and then back up. Good, good, good. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Push with the heel of the palm. Get that body up off of that mat. Keep those abs tight. All right, keeping those heels and palms pushing through, driving all the way through here. All right, tap the elbows to the ground, and then extend those arms, pushing that body up off that floor. Remember, you can do the push-ups or those up-down planks as a modification to this one if you need to there. All right, keep going, keep going. I'm exhaling as I go up, inhaling as I come down. All the while, we're keeping those abs nice and tight so we're not sagging that butt down or pushing that butt up super high. All right, going into our bird dogs on the other side in 3, 2, and 1. All right, left arm, right leg. Left arm, right leg, reaching out, pulling in. All right, left arm, right leg, reaching out, pull back in. Keep those abs tight. Get that full extension. All right, we're squeezing that butt to extend that leg all the way out. All right, good. Keeping that center of mass between that left knee and that right hand. Keep that chin tucked in, looking straight down at the ground. All right, that arm and leg trying to get parallel to the ground. Left arm, right leg trying to get parallel to the ground as we get that full extension all the way out. All right, keep those abs tight. I'm exhaling as I go out, inhaling as I come in. Tightening up those abs throughout that movement to keep my body stable. All right, good, good, good. Next, we're going to go into our side leg raise, our fire hydrant in 3, 2, and 1. All right, make the modifications you need. Right leg out to the side. All right, and just lift and bring it back down. Lift that right leg, then back down to the floor. All right, tighten up those abs. Keep that right leg straight as you can. Fully engage that body so you're not moving that body around as you lift that leg up. You want to keep that chest square to the ground. All right, we don't want to shift our weight over to the left just to get that leg up super high. You want to control that weight of that leg all the way up, and you want to control it coming down to the floor. All right, don't let that leg flop down on the floor. You want a nice gentle touch on the floor, placing that foot down, and then engaging those muscles to fire right back up. All right, we're going to go back into our Superwoman, coming up in 3, 2, and 1. All right, last one right here. Last one right here on our stomachs, arms and legs coming up, and then back down. All right, arms and legs coming up, and then back down. Good, all right. Squeeze the butt. You can do arms and legs. You can do just the arms. You can do just the legs. You can do a plank. All right, or you can do alternating arm and leg. You can do the right arm, left leg, then left arm, right leg. Kind of similar to our bird dogs there. Good, all right, keep going up, and then back down, up, and then back down. Control that motion. Again, we don't want to plop anything onto the floor. We want to control our movement up, And then we want to control our movement coming back down to the floor. All right, all the way up, all the way back down, all the way up, all the way back down. Almost there, almost there. Give me a couple more seconds here. Couple more seconds, almost through. 3, 2, and 1. Good, all right. Good work there, good work there. All right, we're gonna cool it down. Grab some water first if you need it. Hydrate that body up. So, first stretch we're going to do today on our backs, we're going to pull our knee towards our chest, stretching out those hips and those glutes. All right, we're just going to hug that knee nice and close to that chest. I've got my right knee pulling in, trying to keep those shoulders back against the floor. Good, all right, and then we're just going to twist that right leg over to the left side, all right? Trying to keep both shoulders in contact with the floor as we twist over to the side. And just getting that nice stretch in the lower back and the hips there and the glutes. Good, all right. I'm just pushing down on the outside of my right knee with my left hand. Good, getting that nice little stretch in the bottom, in the lower back area and those hips. Good, all right, and then bring that leg back to the middle. All right, we're gonna go to the other side now. Other side, pull that left knee in towards the chest or the right knee if you just did the left one. All right, each time you exhale, try to hug that leg in a little bit closer. Each time you exhale, try to pull that leg in a little bit closer. Good, good, good. Nice, all right, and then going over to that right side with the left leg. So just twisting that leg up over that body, trying to keep those shoulders in contact with the ground, all right? Trying to keep my right shoulder and my left shoulder against the ground as that leg twists over that body. So my left leg is twisted over to my right side. Right hand is on the outside of that knee, just applying a little bit of pressure to push that leg down towards the ground. Yeah, getting that nice stretch in that lower back on that left side here. Good. Nice, all right. And then we're gonna just bring that leg back up and over. All right, and then next up, we're gonna do a little butt stretch. So we're just going to hug that leg nice and close here. So I'm gonna cross my right leg up over my left leg, and then just wrap our arms around that right leg, hugging that knee nice and close to the chest. All right, hug that knee nice and close to the chest here. Get that nice stretch. Feel that right on the back side, right in the butt there, on my right leg, on my right side. Each time you exhale, try to hug that leg in a little bit closer. All right, each time you exhale, try to hug that leg in a little bit closer. Good, all right, and then we'll switch over to the other side. Left leg coming up over that right leg, and then wrapping those arms right around that left leg. Wrap it right around, hug it like you miss it. All right, my left foot is flat on the ground here, and each time I exhale, just trying to pull that leg in close to the chest. All right, each time you exhale, try to pull that leg in a little bit close to the chest. Good, nice. Hold on to that right there. Good, nice. All right, and now we're just gonna go onto our knees for the next one. All right, onto our knees, we're gonna do a little child's pose here. All right, so we're just gonna bring that butt back towards those heels. All right, and we're just gonna walk those hands out in front of our bodies. All right, walk those hands all the way out as far as you can go. And then we're just gonna sink that chest down towards the mat, tuck that chin in towards the chest. If your forehead ends up on the floor, that's okay. All right, just let that body sink down, pushing those shoulders and that chest down towards the floor. Good, all right, and now what we're gonna do, we're gonna bring that right arm underneath the left arm. All right, right hand is gonna crawl underneath that left arm, all the way out to that left side. Just walk that hand out as far as you can go. And as you're walking out, you can twist that torso a little bit and just tuck that head underneath that left arm. And should get a nice little stretch in the right shoulder on this one. Might feel this one down the lats on that right side, or the rib cage, lower back, upper back, depending on where your tightnesses are. All right, trying to keep that butt tucked back there towards those heels again. All right, and we're gonna slowly walk that hand back in, and then we're gonna go on to the other side. We're gonna walk that left arm out all the way, and twisting that body. We're just gonna try and get that head tucked underneath that right arm. And again, just trying to walk that hand out as far as you can, looking towards that right side as you walk that left hand underneath that right arm. Good. Nice. And slowly walk it back in. All right. And we are all loosened up after that, cooled down. All right. Well done today. Nice little core workout through and through on this Thursday.